to another Chart Nerd TA video. Today I am diving into Theta USD. This is on the weekly time frame. Theta, let me start off. Theta had a lot of hype and buzz around it in the first half of the year, in the first Q1, Q2 of the year. And you know, it's sort of died off, and people have just sort of left it in the background. And I think that's a very bad thing to do, because, you know, I wouldn't sleep on this project. I'm particularly bullish on it long term and short term, to be honest with you. And I'll explain why in this TA video. So looking at the weekly time frame right here, you can see that Theta has come up in this massive horizontal pattern here, and it's created higher lows for itself along the way. And you've essentially, look, you've come up, you've tackled it, you've broke out, run into the 382 on the retracement here. This is a retracement fib. Run into the 382, and you've come back and held the 618, which is the golden ratio. You can see, if I zoom in a little bit here, what's happened is it's zoomed in, sorry. Yeah, so you've broken out. You've broken out that level of resistance here. Run into another level of resistance, come back for support, you fell back to the trend line, and you fell back to the 0618, and you're currently holding that. Which is brilliant. And as I said, that you're creating higher lows for yourself here. You could potentially say you're also in some sort of ascending triangle there, which is a level of resistance that you're coming up to tackle. And that would be, let's just make that a little bit clearer. Yeah, so then you could also be coming up in some sort of ascending triangle. Boom, 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 boom. Up you come, break that level of resistance. And, you know, you've got technical targets from those breakouts. So of the ascending triangle, from this level of resistance and this level of support, your technical breakout target would be from there to there. And you can see when you come up and break it, it brings you into the 236. Let me get some different fibs on here. So we go from the low to the all-time high. Yeah, and look, you can see you're trying to tackle above the 050. See, I had the wrong fib on. That was a retracement fib I had on before. This is, you know, this is for more upside and showing us what targets we're running into before we get continuation of the trend, basically, because you flip the switch here for Theta, and you're looking to reverse this corrective wave. So, as I said, look, you're running into the 050. Whoops. You're running into the 050 here. Look. You can see that you're trying to tackle $7.62, and you know, if you do get above that and hold this as support, you are going to be in a technical target up to the 786, which again is another key level of resistance here for Theta. And you know, you will run into the 618 along the way, because where the 618 is along this line, you can see that is also another level of resistance for Theta there. So you could potentially coil up in an even bigger ascending triangle and then get a breakout there. So look, it's patterns within patterns, but I'm particularly bullish on Theta, particularly bullish on it, because you can see that what's happened is, from this level of resistance here and this trend line down here, you've broken out, fell back to it for, you've broken out of it, fell back to it for support, and you're getting your bounce and your continuation. I do believe, if I zoom into the smaller time frames, I'm just going to clear the chart. If we zoom into the smaller time frames here for Theta, yeah, you can see, look, you got a bullish cross on the 4 hour. So right now, from this low down here, we'll get a fib on from this low, and you're currently retracing to this high where you had this correction. This is on the 4 hour. So you can see that what's happened is you've come up, come back for support on the 236, worked your way, run into the 050, fell back, created a higher low for yourself, which is bullish, and you've broken out. And what's happened is you've ran into, well, you've come above the 0618, and you're now looking to hold that as support for continuation. So if you can hold that here, that'd be great. That'd be wicked, and start, you know, working your way up and creating some sort of, potentially, this could be an inverse head and shoulders as well that you're kind of forming right now. And within that, you've also got other patterns. So you've got, for example, if we look here, this was that, yeah. This was an ascending triangle right here. And you can see that you fell into it. Boom, boom, boom. Level of resistance, level of support. You came up and you broke out. So your technical target from that breakout of that triangle would have been from there to there. And you can see, look, what you've done is you've run up and met your target from that breakout of that ascending triangle there. And you're working lovely through these fibs at the moment because, as I said, higher lows is always lovely to see. You're creating higher lows. You've got a high here, and now you've got a higher high on the 4 hour. So you look, boom, 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 come back for support and create another higher high. You know, you're working your way and flipping the switch here, and that's on the 4 hour time frame as well. You can see that in the RSI and the stock RSI is the stock RSI is a little oversold. The RSI is potentially a little, quite high up. So you could see a little bit of a roll here. I would look for the 050 if the 618 is lost. I would look for the 050. You could potentially come down, hit your head on the 618, land on the 050, let the 20 catch up and get a bounce. Not financial advice. But yeah, that's a little update on Theta. Do not sleep on this project. Let me get, before I go, let me get my predictions in for the end of the bull run. Let's have a look here. So let's take off that fib. Use drawings quickly. I'll do. So from the low we had in July to the all-time high. And zoom out a little bit. The 1618 is my minimal technical target, which is $43 for Theta, which is currently a whopping 488%. So it's nearly a 5x from current price. And look, when Theta moves, guys, let's not be fooled. Look at this. Look at that uptrend. You held above. You didn't come back and test the 55 from March 2020 until 24th of May 2021. So over a year, you was in an uptrend. Bloody hell, that was a mad run for Theta. Not saying it'll do that again, but yeah, off this low here, my technical target for Theta by the end of the bull run minimum is $43. You could potentially get overextension and come up to the 2, because what you could be doing right now, just a thought experiment, is this is your low here, this is your wave 1, you've pulled back for your wave 2, and you're currently now on your way to the wave 3. Could you come up to the 1272? Come back to the all-time high for support, and then get your push up to the 1618 by mid-January, and that's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Elliott wave, bang, technical target met, and that's it. That's where you start to roll over. You have your bear market, and you come back down for a key level of support, and get your continuation. From that level there, bear markets are normally about 80%. So if we go from this bull run top projection to this low here, we'll see how much of a percentage it is. Yes, it's about a 91% correction. So you might not ever see Theta down at these prices again, like $3, for example, because you come up, you get overextended, come back to your bear market, find support, and then off you go again, and the chart works lovely. Again, just a thought experiment, but that potentially could be a play for Theta. But yeah, that's a update on Theta. Take care from Chart No TA. Have a blessed day. Take care.